Dude, I might have to pull the blinds anyway.
To our analyst desk.
Yes, so bright,
we're
dude.
already kicking off this map straight into Lotus. No time to waste as the attack.
Okay, JobLife on attack, Pacific on defense.
Aiming towards this A site. Pacific already one map up coming into this. The series has started out well. They've stolen their opponent's map pick away. Now all that's left to do is to secure their own.
Yeah, no, this is an opportunity, but again, I feel like both of these maps are coming in as sort of middle grounds. Like I think both these teams have shown proficiency across a map pool. I think that we went into Ascent, and I said it at the time, just because
Pacific at 2-0 up in pistols. Wait, there were 2-0 pistols and it was that close a game?
That their record is going to be worse when they come up against.
That's a pretty good sign for JobLife.
Other regions, especially, I think the
Dylan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 40 months. Chat, I can turn the stream up, right? Dylan, thank you for all the support, man. That's a long time, bro. 40 months is crazy.
For the Turkish squad. Especially starting on that defense, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Let me know if it's a little bit too loud, chat.
Looking for those opening battles.
Should be right,
though. That split back towards the B site, an attempt to try and put the pressure on. They're sort of running out of time again. We're getting the same sort of problems that we had before. We're needing to get that spike
breach damage.
Down. Already, comeback is going to find another. Putting one on the dirt, and it's starting to fall apart a little bit here. I feel like this is the same problems we've already had. Mikey again.
Damn, imagine he wins this.
He somehow
absolutely stealing around.
Winnable every single time. An impossible scenario once more, and he's left alone, waiting for his opponent to make a move, to make a step, to give something
God, he blocked
away.
vision for so long that he thinks he's on the left. No way.
This is not going to be an easy fight for him to win. He's got the read.
No way he won this. That was like a 2v4 at its peak.
Mikey, the clutch
and it looked like a really...
Well, we heard this story.
I mean, it looked awful for the 2v4. The two looked so wrecked. That guy that whiffed back drop here,
like the result was already locked in, and we were just waiting for the printout. But my goodness, he knows when
I mean, that's the guy that killed everyone. That is so devastating.
That was his life flashing before his eyes and mine. But he somehow manages to turn on a dime.
Kara, bro, thank you so much. Kara cast with the tier 1. Thank you.
His opponent's job.
I appreciate that. And I liked your cast the other day.
Their opponent's map pick with confidence.
Thank you for that, man. I appreciate the tier 1.
This out from under the nose of Pacific. It'll be a slow start to round number 2. Just look at what Pacific are working with. Very weak weapons across the board. A lot of pistols.
Don't want to ads during the game. Don't worry, I don't spam them anyway. Not yet, anyway.
Big player for that squad, and the first to fall.
Only at halftime.
Sheriff on the floor.
Patcos, thank you with the 14 months. Thank you, the Prem.
Will be retrieved, passed back over into.
Nice, got the HUD back.
Just as capable hands. It is very funny to see a.
Dude, keep my throat's ragged. What's going on? Too much talking.
It's definitely. I guess they both have flashes. That's about the only comparison I can make. Especially someone who's only 16 years of age as well. To have that sort of flexibility. Well, I guess that we'll have to wait and see if he does. But assumed.
My FNS arc, yeah. That's how you know I'm coming back to coaching. When it's the VCT season and I'm just spamming ads, just trying to get that one last paycheck.
They've got a few pistols that wouldn't be the worst.
That's when you know. That's the signal.
I'm going to make the assumption that we'll likely see some reinvestment into the next round. Jazz even being purchased a rifle by Mikey. So I guess they want those orbs on the showstopper, even though Mikey is the closest to having that ult available.
Comeback's close by, but he's not going to be doing a damn thing. Locked out towards the spawn. They just give the space, and even then, JobLife are taking it back out of their hands. Rose denied anything.
This team is, I feel like JobLife look consistent with what they do. Like, fundamentally, they play very well.
Already one player is fouled.
Is this one of those clips, and then they get eco?
Magic lurking around towards rubble. Opportunity to drop a couple more weapons. Keep players close to
Tybo, we were talking about it a little bit earlier.
To it. Seems to be the optimal strategy for Pacific at the moment. And there's another shot connected. Lloyd, the whole round was waiting for a chance to take Magic down. You've also got Mikey, who's playing the pistol, not capable of recovering anything because he's up close fighting. He goes down to the spike, and looking at
Don't
the
save too much. They get double
sideline
rifles
there,
at least.
Tom,
It's
2
alright.
rifles carried forward. I'd say that's a successful second round for Pacific.
Yeah, it's a weird one because the purchase was a bit like light to begin with. You had 2 pistols and an SMG.
You went here yet?
So
No, bro, it's so fine
kinda
to
hard
ask,
look
dude.
at
It's
it, 'cause
fine.
all you've really lost
apologize.
is an SMG. But at the same time, you're correct. You still have only brought through 2 guns. The orbs went over to your opponents as well. I think the goal for the most part was for Mikey to go around with a pistol and earn up ults. And instead,
Hello,
he dies
Yampy.
to
How we
the
doing?
spike and gets nothing.
Damn,
So,
you're updating the
I don't
question
think it
with
was
what
as
I've drunk as
successful
well.
as JobLife would have liked,
Holy
but
hell. I did have a
they still
protein
come
shake
into this
today,
one with
Yampy.
4
We're
rifles,
back on the gym
a
grind.
pistol for Magic.
So that's good.
They'll have a buy in the next round as well.
Other
so
than that, just a
it's
lot of
not too
water.
bad, especially if they
And
manage to do a lot of
then
damage
I ate
here,
noodles
or maybe
today.
even
That was
steal
about
the
it.
round away.
I need to eat again later.
Certainly the potential for it. Nano, is that covering the plant? No. Bot will come back.
Bonus
He's
is
not gonna
looking
continue
kind of
on this,
decent,
surely.
man.
He's still going.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa,
looking to
breach
catch
damage is
players out of
incredible.
position, is going to be caught off,
Oh, that
but
was
Laroc
sick, bro.
managed to
With
find
the,
one, and
was there a
further
neon stun here
extending
that I
into the
missed
site
as
is the
well?
rest of the squad. Jas, the last man
Oh,
standing.
not a
trying to
2v4 into a
hold on, but the
1v4.
spike is down. He's forced into the fight and drops
No matter what,
another.
that's incredible
Damn
damage.
close. And a nice try,
Yeah,
but
JobLife are
not
making
quite
these rounds so
enough
they
still,
look
but what they
completely
brought
out.
in, that was
Really
a
close.
damn good run of it.
Brian Williams, thank you so much for the
Yeah,
6
they'll
months,
come in
dude.
with the more
Thank you for
comfortable
that.
buy in this round. I will say the
Coaching
only
next
thing that
season?
worries
I don't
me a
think
little
so.
bit is
We had
that
I
now
had 2
you'll
relatively
force some
good
of the players
offers.
over on Pacific to play Guardians, which
But
is
when I
actually
weighed it
their
up
better
with
weapon.
streaming,
So,
it just didn't
but yeah, an
make
incredibly
sense,
nice
really.
attempt from Jazz that mentioned them potentially wanting him to get his ult online. You kind of look
Very
at the spot
likely
they're in
that I'm
now.
streaming next
You've
year.
got 2 ults in the form of the lockdown and the showstopper, just 1 away. Light shields being expected, and
More stress, less
correctly
money.
so.
Pretty much that, yeah.
Already a very early trade.
This is
that
it's
will
the
be
thing. It's
Kamek
like,
lost in exchange
how
for
much do I
Loiter.
want to win? And just like the
Both
only
teams
thing that
losing
is
at
pulling me
least one
back,
controller.
and everything sensible about my brain is telling me to stay with streaming.
Well, I think one of those squads is going to feel a little more than the other. At least for Magic, you can still clear off some of these angles, although as they go into the C site, none are smoked off. Smoke used on B.
Come on, Yampy, let's hear it.
Well, 20 seconds ago, it's going to keep players in position, leave a much lighter C site. They can walk in, they can start the plant. There will be spams coming. You can see the Laroc and Rose standing by in Waterfall, waiting for that signal to start the spam, and it looks like it's about to come through. Robbie, up top on the
Well,
C
they did
snake,
not
but this
expect him
player's
this close.
closer than expected.
Wow, guy's a
Laroc
beast, man.
has completely jumped the gun, ran in
Great
front
stun.
of the setup, and JobLife now have to recover as a result. Mikey left alone, and he won't land even one
What
of
a
those
round
shots
from Laroc.
he
That
needed
was
to.
so nice from him.
Laroc's 3K,
That second
and
kill
what
is
an impressive
outrageous.
round from the breach. The C-Snake
Yeah, it
went
really
above
was.
his
Forced
head,
him down to an
and
eco
used
as
that
well.
as his signal to
Yeah.
draw blood.
Yampy say.
Dwayne LaRock Johnson, just utterly impressive, just completely taking them down.
Yampy, that's
He
outrageous.
knows this guy.
Oh, yeah, any
Outrageous.
friend of Golden Boy is a friend of mine. This guy has been super impressive. As said, going over to the
Yeah,
breach
that's
from
one of the
Phoenix, you
worrying
kinda
things,
sit there and
Yampy.
go, okay, maybe on an individual sort of ability, he's not
Be
going
the
to be
death
able
of
to
me,
do
man.
quite as well. Well, he's top of the board. 6
That's
and
for the
3,
Cypher?
playing
Bro,
the
that's
breach
outrageous, man.
aggro.
Surely you should take
And
responsibility
I
for
don't
your
know.
own
I'm
cipher.
a little bit nervous for JobLife, just because the manner that they lose some of these rounds are not only ones that are going to hype up this young squad, like get them rolling, but also there's been so many opportunities, so many clutch scenarios where you go, okay, you've got the right idea. Like I think the Seasonade to try and stop anybody denying that plant was a great idea, but it was just the fact that they weren't ready for someone to be ahead of it. And that was all it took. Laroc being ahead of it meant that he could get a couple of easy kills before even closing out the round in the end.
The Rock,
Now,
Laroc.
luckily,
Yeah.
or maybe not so. It depends on what you look at it. For
The thing
JobLife,
with this
they've got
game, it just
ultimates
feel
that
not the game,
are
this team.
pretty much.
I just feel like one of these three
well, very high
is
impact
always
ones.
gonna get above
So there's always
25
gonna be that
kills.
temptation
I don't know
to
who it is,
invest a bit more into
but it's
this
gonna be
round,
one of them.
Because okay, I've got
This guy
Showstopper,
has a
got
lot of
Lockdown, I can
impact,
get us
so does
into
this guy.
Post-plant scenarios.
One of those
It
solid
doesn't seem
team.
like they're going to overspend too much,
And
but they are
and
gonna leave
JobLife
themselves
fundamentally
potentially a little bit
incredible.
lighter.
The
And there's also
individuals
high
here,
impact ults on the
that's
other
the
side.
scary stuff.
And again, I'm loving this from come back every single time.
Yeah, he
realizes
is the outlaw
economy's a little
farmer,
bit
and
low.
this
He's
is too
straight
much.
in there,
So I like that he's
buying
gone
up
back here.
that sniper. And we've seen that in the last map as well. This is something that is clearly a plan for Pacific. Each time they're a little bit low, I'm going to buy an outlaw and I'm going to farm.
Certainly a plan that I can respect putting into work. And striking
Outlaw
fear
farming,
in the
yeah,
JobLife's
that's what
heart.
they do.
Let's see as they move forward straight in to try to take down Pacific
Oh
on
boy.
the seaside.
No
and,
way.
I thought they had a free run
Recovery's
of it. Loiter looking the
outrageous.
wrong way, but it's clean. As
Actually
they make the
outrageous.
adjustment, only the player on B that falls. With Rose on the ground, it's still a 1v3, and the spike is wide open for Pacific to hold on to. Kamek had a phenomenal previous map, starting it out.
Have the same playstyle as their
15-2.
name? Yeah, pretty
He was
much.
hitting every
Paper
shot.
X.
All we're asking for is a taste of what we saw then. I think he had a 4K 1v4 clutch. This one should be easy then.
Yeah, I think with the spike not planted, it might be a little bit tougher, and a smoke to walk through, and LaRock waiting on the other side. 3-2.
Yeah, what was what's the score in the Barca game?
You know,
I didn't even check the maps.
Again,
Who won
that
first
breach
map?
flying high, 8-3 on the score. But this is what I'm talking about. So quick.
6-6 on the second map. Who won the first map?
To be honest, from Magic to even make that one remotely
Also won the first
close.
map? Dude, imagine
gonna
after all of that
themselves
Twitter
up.
beef they come back. That would be crazy.
Early little bit of cash.
That would be that would be pretty
And
funny.
now, well, again, mention the ultimates for the attack, but they are almost fully built up for that defensive side as well.
Oh, that cage is so strong, by the way. Oh, we're absolutely
The
sending
defenders
it.
using
Omen
one of the
flashes,
right-off
no
rifts. It's the
joke.
stun
Hit
used, the
so many
reveal in and
people.
comeback, dominating the fight. Hunter's Fury.
They did this
thrown in
last
to
time.
double down on the
These
ultimate
guys,
round. It
I'm a little
doesn't
bit worried
land
for
damage.
them long term in this tournament.
Was a risk that
All
was
of their ult
taken,
strats
so
are the
is
same.
this, but comeback not facing any of the
If you're not anting the ults,
Nothing
then you're going to get punished for it.
jobs for this side.
They
Spike
did the same
dropped
last time
and
they
the
had
other
defense
players
over ult.
isolated on the other side of
And
the
I
map.
remember
The
something
space
else
they've
from them that
taken
was like a similar ult, or it was the
inconsequential
same round of an
in
ult.
light of these
I'm a
results.
bit worried that long term, like once you get into playoffs,
that there are going to be so
that
many
if they
eyes
don't have like
on this
multiple
man.
ult
You
rounds,
talk about what he's been
a bit
doing
worried.
so far. Okay, maybe he's hoping that he'll make it there with Pacific, but I don't know. I think there's going to be plenty of other teams seeing how much that buyout is, because he just takes over rounds. A fourth on the board, looking for the ace. This was a round that JobLife invested into. They had
yeah, this was their buy, man,
everything in their
and it was
hand, and it means
absolutely wrecked them.
absolutely
It was lovely
nothing.
util to back this up though the
Well,
whole time.
JobLife are the ones that are hoping for a comeback, but there's only one in this server right now. What an ace from this young man.
Oh, that was nice. It was nice from Tom.
Phenomenal stuff. So much avoided in the early fight by comeback. With that triple kill, the round was already done, but he wanted that little bit more. Talked about the 4K of Loida. Or even of Kamek going into the
Dude,
previous
another buy round. They
well,
have a good ult
Comeback's
though,
just
but
one
they're
up
just
them.
going to get farmed
Going
by
to
this
round number
again.
7. JobLife on the attack.
It's one of
Moving to
those.
mound.
It's one of those
A lot of
teams
players.
that
Denial of rubble
you
control.
have to
Pacific
make sure
fighting
you're taking that
everything there.
extra
Leaving
hit,
Loida, leaving
hit the
Comeback
heavy
as well. They
armor,
might
because
double up. They
otherwise
might
this
push
guy
it
is going to
later into the
absolutely
round.
farm you with the
JobLife
outlaw.
are on their way back.
And honestly, it's something that we don't see enough in tier
I see
1.
Pacific are stood in a high-low setup.
It's a gun that can definitely get abused. It is strong. It is overpowered, but I don't think we've really seen the full use of it.
Same again though. He knows there's going to be low shields.
'Cause look,
and even
how is he allowed
the
to?
shots might not have been
How is he
as
allowed
clean
to take a
originally,
dink yet have another kill here?
It's another
And it's a
shutdown.
one body shot.
Right at the beginning of the round, they've gone. The thing is, they're not being allowed any map control, even when they think they found a gap.
Yeah, they have 3 people,
It's going to
Yampy.
be met by resistance. Oh, that's a little bit worrying for Jazz. He will get out of there scot-free, but this is not an overface. This is not Jealousum taking a risk. He's waiting for the return
Because it's how this guy gets most of his kills.
of that deadly duelist comeback. 2 players standing right now. JobLife are getting
I feel like per game he
absolutely
gets,
slaughtered. Not a single kill.
per
Another
game he gets,
investment
like,
round, by the way.
5
They didn't eco,
outlaw
they
kills.
didn't hold back, they didn't try and wait.
Yeah, and then against the buy rounds, he just gets an upgrade.
There needs to be a pause here. There needs to be
Yeah, he could use it. He could do it again.
Because right now they are getting destroyed.
He might do. He might buy it again.
Absolutely.
I know he has a normal
And
gun,
then
but he could use it
this
as a
is the
backup.
ideal time for a pause. At this point, you're being red. You're walking into it.
Could
Round
honestly stop most of the tier
can't
1
keep
teams
going
getting
like
ecoed
this,
all
or
the
the
time.
map's going to be over before you know it. And I think
Lean
from the
heavier into
perspective
this
of
when you know they
JobLife
have light
here,
armor. Then
it's
just go a bit more
unfortunate. They're
aggro
giving
than
up
you would
space
just
in
with
the early
numbers.
round. They're going back in to even check it, jump peek it, and losing players in the process. I think the solution might have been in many teams' minds to look towards taking Rubble control, but there's
Don't look
a
good on
much
this
more
map.
direct
I still don't think they
approach.
look as good on
Moving
this
their way
map as
towards
they
the
do other
side. I
maps.
like that combo. Jazz is forced into the open. Anyone in that corner
That was nice,
has to
though.
run right into
He's
the
getting a lot
Laurent's
of
angle. That is
work from his breach
absolutely
damage in this
gorgeous. I
corner.
love the thought behind that. And again, Rubble control late into the game. All they have to worry about is C now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, he had a judge as well, so it wasn't even that damning until he just gets running headshot through the smoke because Laurent knew the only place he could be. That is just disgusting. Luckily, this round is low. Yeah, there you go.
Did they server drone C and I missed it? Maybe.
That is the judge that was on the floor. Now they go back to being passive. That's the thing. You have yourself come back being very aggressive, looking to take the fight to them. But then in rounds like this,
another
where
eco
it would
kill
be
for
a
this guy.
gamble or it would be a risk, they go back to just playing passive. They sit back on the sites. They have the utility
I
there.
thought to shoot this.
Now Robbie's going to try and sell the idea that they're going towards this B site. As we can see, well, I was going to say that's not the case, but they have just smoked off the cross. So I think they are going to try and double back into this direction. The problem is, with 22 seconds left, if they change their mind, they've got a problem. And while it seems like
Laroc is
anyway,
absolutely
Laroc
farming him.
just does not miss. He has been stunning throughout this game. Magic always seems to be good.
Whoa.
I was going to say,
Like I said, Magic is
this
absolutely
time,
farming
he's
him.
doubled up, but he's only got a matter of seconds to get the plant down. Yellowsome has been caught, but it seems like Robbie didn't actually check.
Very nice, man.
Yeah, that's not great. It does.
Yeah, he didn't double check his tether.
Here's the thing: there's a little line that shows you where the guy is.
I don't think he swung out far enough to see the low line.
Just kind of, it says, hey, there's a dude over there, just that way. So suboptimal. That is just so beautiful, man.
Jazz is actually Jazz is not having a good day. He's like, oh, what was the plan, guys? I'm gonna buy a judge. Cool. I'm gonna blast back into side. I'm gonna get close range angle. He's like, okay, awesome. He gets hit by a rolling thunder. He's like, okay, it's fine. I can just get up close. And a guy's sprinting headshots him through smoke.
How they should actually win the round. I know I said this earlier, but look at these ults.
I mean, he got hit by a rolling thunder. Everything was thrown at him there.
It's nice from Pacific again, though, when they have a lot of ults, they go aggro.
Yeah,
force them onto the eco, they farm that.
Well, this seems to be one of the rounds they have a really good read, or at least a good gamble. They've been giving up control of Rubble every round. We've seen Pacific walk up,
or retake those. It's so fine with the amount of ults that are
back to hold that position. This time,
into Maze, thank you so much for the prime, man. Thank you for doing that.
With Fade clearing it out, this is not a nightmare whatsoever.
We still used a lot of util, even though the Fade hit nothing.
Viper's Pit,
You'd expect more protocols of this, but I guess they have Viper.
I'm almost worried that it's over.
I mean,
they have so much to delay.
If they lose this, it's a done round.
Whoa,
you're a lunatic. Oh my god, they haven't let him do that.
What? And then a fight back still
I can't believe they're going to lose this round.
Those two ults got
I can't believe they're going to lose this round.
Comeback finds another. I'm gobsmacked. It now is left onto Magic. He's at least been having a moment or two, but this needs to be the best of them. The spike already half, and they play it
way
together.
They lost this. Fatal into Viper ult, into Killjoy ult.
We've seen aces. I know we've seen
the Killjoy ult's in a Viper ult, and they lost.
We've seen beautiful rounds. That's the most insane thing
that is a mental play,
so
by the way.
How in the hell did he get the Viper,
look at him,
another kill, and the lockdown with a 5-second timer?
That's just absolutely insane. What are you supposed to do? Kill him,
I should never, ever be winning this round.
The heat of the
battle. How have they done that? What a bold call as well. Just hopping around with the shorty. Like, their whole plan was good though, and they even bought shorties for the Viper ult. Like, I respect everything about it. But there was so much prep for it. Mental.
He's 6-4 right now. There'll be people who haven't
this guy was next to him. I wonder if there was.
I played all right.
They didn't even have a fade. I guess it's just comms.
The Rock and comeback have been nuts, but.
MXG Overwatch, thank you so much, man, as well. Appreciate the 3 months. Thanks for the tier 1, bro.
That should have been the surefire round. That should have been it.
You reckon there was an Omen flash before it?
In combination with the Viper.
There might have been an Omen flash.
Things are going bad. You only do that if it's bad.
It's not even a lockdown and a pit. It's a lockdown.
I'm not even sure the Omen was close enough,
chat. They
don't
just have to destroy your lockdown. They have to run through a Viper's pit and destroy your lockdown. Even when you kill the Viper, You're 1 HP, stood in the open, and everyone knows you're there, and everyone should be trying to defend the lockdown
with 4 seconds.
The lockdown, like. There's a 0% chance. That's some Doctor Strange BS that just went down there. I don't know how he's gotten away with it, and I'll tell you.
Oh god, they're even doing. Wait, they're even doing the good game
JobLife,
plan where you get the Odin over towards A.
Care to know. They're gonna want to forget that, but
against the Viper.
Also make sure it never happens again.
Wait, are we actually setting up the Odin here? Oh man, they're playing it better than 99% of VCT teams.
Being toyed with.
Wall goes up, you spam the Odin.
Players on the other side, but
okay, they didn't fully follow it through. I would much prefer this guy here to be the Odin. So
straight towards him.
They
if there
didn't
was a
actually
snake bite lineup here, you could be in a ton of trouble. Luckily, doesn't seem to be, and Jas is down for free.
Oh, pressure
the Omen flash is incredible. Hit all 3.
Holy.
Holy, bro.
It doesn't need it.
Oh my god, they're wrecking him, man. They're wrecking him.
I think that was maybe a
I tell you what, JobLife will probably take this though. It's like a low buy and they got a lot of ults out of them. Still feels pretty horrible to play against.
See who can get the most kills. Because the way that they're playing now is, oh, there's a guy here. I want to W key as fast as I can towards him. No shift.
They're becoming my new favorite team.
PCIFIC.
I love this team, man. Love this team. Love everything about them.
At 8-2, Tom, it's looking like PCIFIC woke up and realized that out
they're
of 18
so talented,
maps,
bro.
The last few days I've cast 18 maps and you've done 17. They said,
yeah, Ryan, we were talking about it
Let's
earlier.
get a little quick 2-0 on. This
that was fast as well, man.
Dominant, and I have no doubt JobLife can dig deep. They can make that comeback happen. But they are running out of time. 2 rounds just simply not enough.
I bankrupt them. Dude, I don't even know if they'll pay out.
Work in for the most part, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better here. They've been absolutely decimated on the way through the A site. Not even surpassing rubble for the most part. And that 9th round is concretely locked
We'll find out, Ryan. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
I'm starting to feel bad for JobLife. It seems like
I do. I feel bad for them as well. They're getting absolutely annihilated. Like these buy rounds are over so fast that it makes it like look like an eco.
Like Lotus has started to just.
Oh my god, bro's even playing up to the camera.
The things we love to see. The man knows where the camera is.
These guys are ready, man. These guys are ready.
Get
them in.
The stage soon. And well, you know what? For PCIFIC, they've got an opportunity to make it into that top 4. They are just a few rounds away from doing so. They absolutely blitzed their opponent in the first game, had a closer affair in their second, and are now looking like it's back to business. Comeback. They've stuck him in the mud. That's something. And again,
Magic's playing pretty well. Oh boy, I don't even blame him. Like this guy's just been hiding here the whole time as his team's been facing. I don't even blame him for checking it. 3-person over towards C. Dude, they've been waiting for it for so long as well. They've done 3C all the time.
Well, it could have been John because they couldn't see him. Unfortunately, just the 1 kill before the trade, and we're back to a 1 versus 2. Mikey with the clutch on his shoulders. 2 rounds might not be enough. 3. Well, it might not be either, but it could be something. You gotta win this, man.
You won the pistol.
A launching pad. Oh, he's walked straight into Larock with the op, and that one ends exactly as expected.
And I think this is one of their weaker maps as well.
For PCIFIC here. You know what? JobLife's map pick was close, but I don't think PCIFIC's will be.
Yeah, I think just like us, JobLife might need themselves a little
also
bit
playing
of a
right now
break.
as well? Yeah, they're playing right now still.
I don't know. Let's see if after the half, maybe.
But this was a great shot.
Maybe they have a turnaround.
This was also a great shot back. Magic to get 2 here. Oh, I can mute all of this now. Don't have to worry about it. Robbie on the pistol. Yeah, they kind of stole a pistol round as well. This could have been a 12-0. Is this elimination? No, it's still groups. Still okay at the moment. 5 team per group. Top 2 go through.
Folks, a quick break.
The mods,
it's not just the map that's
the
looking
admins
to be
forgot to pause. I take it.
I want to
No
get
half time on this one.
the teeth into the meat of the game, and The attack side is where they're going to start out this second half. And soon they maybe finished it. Just 3 rounds needed. Fair to say,
Admin
Tom,
sleeping.
this pistol has
We'll
to go
blame
to
Prius for that
JobLife.
one.
Yeah. No, I want it. I kind of want it to be clean for them because what happened in the last half felt like I need to call the bully hunters. It's been a while since they've been around, but this wasn't particularly close. A fake big sold as well. You've sent your Sova solo over on that C site just as a ruse, and it leaves Magic alone. As said, he's had his moments. He's tried his best, but even that seems to be a fake.
They did so much that actually the double rotate went off of
Mikey's managed to clear out Rose. That's a great start, but comebacks on the hunt. The flash hasn't helped him out.
He had to go for that insta.
It's given Kamek a kill.
The advantage that they so desperately want to hold on to. Look at the
They might win double
overextension.
pistol.
You can see for moments players want to step forward. They want to take that fight, but they won't. PCIFIC have Larocque tucked in towards the broken door, hoping he can find value. In fact, it's a bit of an ambush play on the side as well.
They're going to win double pistol. Look at this guy coming B main.
Buy them an angle to fight from. The defuse, though, forces them forward. Big swing from Larocque. He'll stop the defuse. He'll turn in the right direction. And listen, I was starting to believe for a moment what we've seen from PCIFIC,
Double
but
pistol.
finally JobLife seal this round's fate.
See if they can win a
Put 3
buy
on
round.
the
That's the
board,
real
and
one.
If they were to start a comeback, this would be the beginning of it.
Last player standing.
This at least went a little bit better for them. I think the thing is, even just the pacing at which we're seeing PCIFIC play out, like happy to sell those fakes, happy to sell the ruse. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I want to see JobLife build back into this one. A clean second round is a must. A breach with a sniper. It's how he ended the last half. And it's how he's going to start things off. Larocque is the least breach I've ever seen. It's like when Scream played it for a little bit. And you were like, oh, he's used his stuff. Oh, he's headshot 3 people. Like, it's not quite
That's crazy fast.
breach as it should be played.
That's crazy fast.
But you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is breach how it should be played. If you're good enough.
Yeah, I guess people are finally catching up. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I think, didn't Leo play breach a little bit? I feel like he falls in that
Screams
bracket
breach?
as well, where it's
Dude,
like,
that.
yeah, sure.
No one can
Are his
flame the
stunts gonna be
Screams
good?
breach.
Yeah.
Guy has the
flash
best
is gonna
first
be
kills
good?
on any
Yeah,
agent
sure.
in the entire
Is
world.
he gonna
It's
also
like 22
headshot
to
4
0 or
people?
something on breach.
Yeah.
Well, Larocque's not headshot the first one, nor the second, and the nade's taking him down. Not a bad start for the defensive side. Oh, that's a terrible start.
my God.
That's a terrible
my
start.
God.
They're being shredded, and it's left into the hands of
Oh
Mike.
man, they were equal, bro. Okay, this team is
Wasn't a bad
legit.
start,
Oh,
but it's
dude,
a
it would be so
terrible
devastating
ending.
if they make
11
it and they have
3.
to
We
actually
thought they had a little bit of room
disband
to
as a
breathe.
team.
Chance to
Three
grow,
of them
but
aren't allowed to
that
play in
growth now
VCT.
stunted. They might be left on 3. Look at the economy of JobLife and PCIFIC, just 2 away from closing the map.
This is the Turkish team that was promised. Like, they are just raw individually.
Too young? Yeah, there's
better
age
than their
restriction of
opponents right
18.
now. And I'm not gonna
You got
say
two
that on their
16-year-olds
day,
and one
JobLife can't
17-year-old.
compete, but the
Yeah,
way
when
that
does
they
the
are being
17-year-olds?
beaten has just
When's
got
his
to
birthday?
feel the worst. It's like you're coming up against a team that just outmatch you, outlaw in play, and for the first time, I don't think he's got a kill with it. And actually, maybe this will be the
Mid-June?
back and forth.
Oh yeah,
Like,
he's a
done
mid-June
well.
guy.
Even still, there's the rifles, in fact, still remaining on the other side. Nothing was able to be retrieved for JobLife.
Yeah, and PCIFIC
no
are
matter
gonna
what
lock
they
into the
do,
C
it's-
site
it'll
now.
be
They've got a
so
trap to cover their
bittersweet.
back. They don't want JobLife to retrieve weapons and have the man advantage. So it's just easier to fight into this beast at this point. They know that they can't get it from behind, and so it's going to be a plant on C site with a mound post plant, and that's horrendous. The second Magic took the smoke out, they
It's
rounded
nuts
the
though,
corner.
man. Their journey already is nuts.
Wow, I mean,
From
that,
Premier
you're going to be kicking yourself,
to
but I don't blame
beating all the
Magic. He had to
Turkish teams.
re-smoke it at some point.
Being the
Just
only team
chose
that
the
looks like
wrong
they can
time.
dominate other teams
Nano
in
already
Ascension.
destroyed down below on site, and Larocque swings out as the smoke fades. This one's looking done and dusted. Double swing as well, perfectly timed as Kamek jumps, and then he right-clicks someone through the smoke. It
Look at
looks
this
like
kid
guy's the
go,
main
bro.
character. Everything's
Look at
falling
this kid
into
go.
line
He was
right
a
in
little bit
front of him.
quiet yesterday. Now he's unbelievable. 21-6.
He's 16 years old. He's
Wait, Bacon, I might get you to
21 and
apologize
6.
soon.
Like, I'm playing a breach. I will say I can't think of his. Actually, his rolling thunder
Bacon Alley,
when
right?
he shot someone in the head through the smoke was pretty good. But I can't say that we've needed a lot of deep breach utility.
Wait,
This
Bacon's
has
saying that
been
he needs an apology.
Eye-opening. It's my first
I was
cast
saying
of
LaRocca is the truth.
this Pacific roster, and I'm gonna be honest. I expected them to be good. I'm not sure I expected them to be this good.
Yeah, I'll say yesterday they were looking pretty good. Today they're on fire.
Yeah, today they look outrageous,
He's been hitting
man.
everything. Loida yesterday was the star of the show, or one of them alongside Comeback. But now some of the rounds out of Rose, for example, my God, LaRock's been dominating every duel he
actually
goes
tucked him
for.
in, man.
Well, I think there's a clear standard being set by Pacific. They are one of the teams to beat. JobLife haven't got what it takes here today. 13-3.
That was a performance, man. That was like a frag movie.
2-0 for Pacific.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
these
that
were
was
the
a
two
frag
teams
movie.
that were 2-0 in their group. Firstly and foremostly, congratulations.